Hello, everybody. This is CryptoEd on Saturday, the 16th of September, for my first Market Watch as a celebration for 10K followers reaching today. Um, yeah, I'm really surprised, really happy about it because I didn't expect it at all. Um, Also, like here, TradingView #1 after a ban this week. But yeah, also 10K viewers in Twitter, and TradingView is running hard. I really didn't expect it. Started this crypto account 6 weeks ago, and it's really going crazy. It's a really it looks like a very good pump. And when I started my account, because others pushed me to do it, and I thought, well, maybe I can get a few hundred followers who like my ideas, and look where we are now. It's incredible. It's for me, it's unbelievable. I never expected it. Um, Planned for tonight is a market watch. I'm gonna take a look at the coins I'm following and some of your requests. And I'm gonna tell you a bit what I'm expecting for the coming days or week. Um, I'm doing this normally in my training group every Sunday night, and I give a presentation for about an hour that I'm telling them what I'm expecting for the next week. So if you go and look at the charts, last week I think we were here, and then I told my guys that they should be very careful because we would go down in the Bitcoin, and it also happened in a ABC move. We had our target here, opened some shorts here, and it even extended lower. This is actually was not my target. This is my target for this correction. I had my target about 34, about here, and then lowered it a bit. But there was way more to come, and I closed my shorts also around here. And I totally missed this down move. I missed partly the up, the bounce up. What I'm expecting now, let's take first a look at the bigger picture. Um, I've seen a 1, 2, 3, 4 move. So I'm expecting one more leg up, and I posted it also on TradingView and in Twitter that I'm expecting a move towards 6,000 or even a bit more. We had a very nice correction here, which was 50% or 61% Fibonacci level from this move. Now the correction and well, I think it's quite funny because so many people are panicking, and if you look at other financial markets, a Fibonacci retracement of 50, 61% is daily business. So it's nothing special in cryptocurrencies. The only difference is that in cryptos we're doing it a bit faster, and um, it was a pretty big up move and a very rash, very rapid correction, and I think that that we have a kind of bottom here. Although it's only a small bounce, it's just one spike down on the daily. Um, we had a very hard bounce up again, and I'm pretty confident that we can go up again. Although the road to 6K won't be easy. I'm already seeing here. I saw a trend reversal pattern, which led to this little correction, this little down move. Well, I'm saying little, but it's still a few $100. And based on this pattern, I think I thought that we are going to get a B C move, and then we might go up, maybe more up, and the road to 6K will be not in a straight line, and we might see some corrections on its way, and looking now for a tool which I can't find. Here. I think something like this, and then make here a new up move. Once we get here, this is a very important trend line. This was also the line which I followed for this, for the ABC correction down. We have to break this blue line for confirmation of the up move, and I'm expecting that we might see some more correction over here, but that could be also a very nice bull flag, and then somewhere we can break out and continue up. If we don't break this line, we might go down and down, and maybe also we are then even going down more, and then we have to look at the yellow trend line. Breakdown is trouble, because then we might see a much bigger correction, which I'm not expecting for the moment, but then we could see something like this, and way lower, about here, but I don't think that will happen. It's very unlikely for me. For the moment, I'm looking to the upside, and with some little problems, some corrections on its way, but we'll get there, I think. That was also last weekend when I expected this move. That was also based on the fact that I'm always looking at more coins to get a general view. I'm looking at some bigger coins and to see what they are doing, and I saw the same in Ethereum. Also, it was somewhere around here when I looked at it last week, and I also noticed the ABC. I had a ABC correction here, which I targeted right. I saw it going up again, and having some problems here. And knowing about Bitcoin, I thought, well, it's going to be a bigger ABC like this. Again, it's hit my target box, really perfect. It's also bouncing pretty hard and making exactly the same movements as Bitcoin is doing right now. Here's a trend reversal pattern, dump, and I want to see what this pattern is. I would say that should have been a trend continuation from here, but when I look at it now, maybe we already had the correction here, and that we are breaking to the upside again. I was expecting a bit more downside here. I was expecting more correction from this bounce. You see, I would have expected it to go somewhere here in this area. Just like Bitcoin. Let me go back to Bitcoin. I'm seeing the same here. You see, I'm drawing very simple lines. I prefer to keep it simple instead of all kind of weird and fancy indicators. I like the simple charts. Looking at this, it also indicates that it might go up again. Let me see how much we corrected. I need to adjust on Fibonacci level. Yeah, could be. If it's already breaking to the upside again, that means that we only corrected, retraced to the 0.382 Fibonacci level, which is a pretty bullish signal if we don't retrace further. It's, for me, it's a good sign. So if we go back to Ethereum, and I told you what I saw there last week, I'm expecting the same movements as in Bitcoin now, and that means I'm expecting that that it will break this line somewhere for more upside, and then I'm looking at this pattern. Let me see how much retraced. It's a bit more. But based on Fibonacci extensions, I'm expecting this is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 maybe, but let's focus on this. We have to break this line, this yellow line. Then we can go up and maybe some correction up. This is a very important trend line. It's more or less a double top. Can I get it? Yeah. Think more or less like this. Could be a pretty big resistance and giving some corrections maybe, but normally I think it should go to 460 at least. Well, this pattern, what I saw here, I also saw it on Litecoin last week. So here, ABC correction, A, B, C to here. This was my target, and it also extended a bit. Well, not a bit. It's from 45 to 32. That's a huge spike. You see, it extended till here, and then strong bounce, and same pattern as in Bitcoin, trend reversal pattern, correcting a bit, and also in this same flag pennant right now. It's almost getting boring, but I'm expecting here the same upside. Maybe this. And we have to break this yellow line for more upside. I don't know if I already determined the target. Let me see. Yeah. Look. We had a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 move. A, B, C, which means we are starting a new up move. 5 legs to the upside. Very simple. If I'm still talking about last week, I also saw a coming ABC correction in another Bitcoin. Omi's Go. We had last week, I saw the A here and the B, and I said we're going down to 20. And we did. We hit the target box and bounced strong. We're making a flat correction now. Not sure yet what to do with this spike. Normally, a flat correction is trend continuation. I'm doubting if it's correcting a bit more, but good chances that it's already going further up again. I'm expecting this is the pattern on the daily. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then a B, C correction to correct this whole up move. So that's more or less what I saw last week. I saw several coins which were uh, making a ABC correction, and that made it for me pretty clear that Bitcoin would dump. And a few days later, all the bad news about China was coming, and it turned out to be market-wide a big dump in altcoins, in Bitcoin, and to complete all these ABC corrections. And that's my advice for you all. Always take a look at the bigger picture and try to find patterns in several coins and try to find a relation between it. And if you see things in coin A and B, might be very well it's also going to happen in coin C. So that's more or less the bigger picture, and my bigger picture for now is that I'm expecting more upside with some corrections on its way, but and my reserves, like I said, for instance, Bitcoin. This is the reserve for Bitcoin. We need to break this line. This is a safety line. If something bad happens, until we get, unless if we stay up this line, I'm still bullish. If we break down, then it's problems, and I'll have to close my longs because then I think we're going to see much more to the downside. But as long as we are in this area, I'm bullish. So now let's take a look at some different coins which I have on my watch list, and just to take a look what I'm expecting. If you noticed, I'm only using my price charts. I'm not using my indicators, which I normally have. I'm using MACD and RSI, and of course volume. But I think volume is very disturbing to have it here when I'm trying to explain something on charts. And because I like the clean charts, I'll keep it away now, just to show you what is important. If I run through my list, ADX, I'm seeing a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pattern, and this is my longer term target. This is short term, I will explain later. And we saw a very big retracement, a breakout, and again a retracement, and it's looking a bit weak. It's going down and down, trying to go up, but going up and down. And right now I see a bull flag. This is the bounce, same with, together with when Bitcoin bounced, and we're making a bull flag right now, and already trying to break out. This might go tonight. Not sure if you're already going for here. It's a nice move. It's not a big move. It's a nice move. But let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4. It will take at least some days. Going to ARK. I like ARK. I saw ARK. I posted, first time I posted about ARK was, I think, here, because I noticed that, it was here. I saw this pattern. We had a pump going down, a pump going down. Accumulation, accumulation, accumulation. And then after this pump, I saw that it went up. And that was for me a reason to think that there was something happening. What turned out to be true. And then I see a 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 here, and then 5. Go to a smaller time frame. I'm not really sure if ARK is going to 4, because it shows very good upside potential, and I think we already more or less reached the blue box. Yeah, and I see this as a bullish sign. We could break out here anytime, go here, maybe go a bit here, but I doubt if we go back here all the way down here to the yellow trend line. I'm very positive about ARK. BAT. I posted some updates on and tweeted about it. I think yesterday. Yeah, because I saw during the whole BTC Bitcoin downside, I saw BAT moving in this area that looked pretty strong for me, and it's difficult to catch it on maybe on a lower time frame. Yeah, well, there it goes. I saw that this might be a good point to break out. It did. It's pulling back now a bit, which is typical for breakout movements. That's why I always say also buy after the breakout. Many times you see a strong impulsive move and a consolidation or a pullback, and this is your impulsive move. Impulsive move is the move which making the new trend. After an impulsive move, you will get the new trend, and that is the continuation of the impulsive move. Here, I see the impulsive move. I see a pullback and a correction. It often touches retesting the trend line. Not now, but that might be also because I'm not always drawing perfectly. If I make it like this, then it might already touch. Yeah, it touched the trend line. But I'm not a super strict to drawing the lines on every wick or every top. I'm always looking more to the bigger pattern. What I see here now is a very standard pullback after the breakout, and it might. Let me see. It might make here a bit more consolidation, and when it breaks out, then it's free to go, I think. And where to go? I even didn't put a target on it, but I think it has big upside potential. Can I see that? We are at 5.5, and look here, and we are already at 12. I think there's a lot possible. Basic Attention Token is coming with news in a few days. It's only a few days, I think, and that should be good. I heard very good stuff about it, and this probably could go way more up. And you see the line. Maybe I should have drawn the line here, but if it's drawn here, then it hasn't broke out yet, and it's touching. It's bouncing on the trend line, but that's very small detail. I think it's going anyway. Next one, I think. Yeah, I'm passing Blocknet. That's a long-term favorite for me. Expecting a lot of it when it's going live with the decentralized exchange. With all the crazy stuff now going on in China, that might be a very good chance for decentralized exchanges to profit. And Blocknet is already 3 years after its ICO developing. And they are close to going live with a very nice decentralized exchange together with, I think, Bitfinex. Once more and more people realize the possibilities for Blocknet, where devs are pretty silent working, this might go wild. And I bought it somewhere here I think. But it's a long-term project for me. Decred. Somebody asked me to look at Decred, and I noticed this pattern on a bigger perspective. I saw a pump up. It's in spring. It was in spring when all the coins were pumping. It made a sucker rally, and it failed. It went down, and this might be some kind of bottom. And looking at this one, A, B, C, this is the possible bouncing area, and it almost touched it. And I think for me that's good enough in this occasion, because I already see a new trend going. It's here, impulsive move, pullback, first leg, second leg, third leg, fourth leg, fifth leg. Might be forming something like that. So this is first target, and yeah, might be going much further. For me, this looks like a real nice start of an up move, because I'm expecting this channel, and I see here the start going up again. It failed to break out, retraced, and then it broke out. It just broke out. Oh wait, I'm on the daily. So it broke out a few days ago. Despite the weakness in Bitcoin, this went up. Whoa, I didn't notice it myself. Look at this. On the 240, we had a breakout, and what I said before, pullback towards the trend line for a test, and it succeeded, and it went up. And maybe even on a smaller time frame, we could say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe now already 5, but I'm also noticing on a smaller time frame, more like this and this. Maybe breaking this would be a good chance to jump in, or maybe you'll get a little bounce here, a correction, and then could be a nice start. Ethereum, you already did. EXP, no, not much to tell about. I was expecting a lot more, but it's correcting very deeply. Look, I was noticing this move. Where is my? I was watching for this 1, 2, 3, and trouble in Bitcoin, trouble in EXP and Expanse. You might see this, but I don't know. I'm not really convinced right now if this is going hard soon. Now again, it's pulling back. I'll wait for better chances in this one. Same goes for LBC. Don't see anything right now. This is a potential trend reversal coming down. This is leading to a trend reversal. Should break out, but when? I don't know. What I do is I'm watching the upper trend line. When it's close to there, then we might see a breakout, and then I'll jump in. And I'm almost never buy bottoms. I wait for breakouts because it's much safer. If you buy breakouts or after the breakout, you'll get the movements like I described. If you buy here, it might do this. If you buy here, it might do this. If you see a breakout, it might do this. But if you buy the breakout and you see a bullish pattern, for instance a bull flag, then it is a trend continuation. If you have a breakout and a bull flag, then I'm buying any moment when it breaks out this line. Then because it's a trend continuation pattern, and then I'm sure it goes up. Lisk. Let's take a look at the bigger picture again. Oh, come on, where are you? One, two, three, and I was very enthusiastic, thinking it would go directly to 5. This is not all the target. 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know. I'm still expecting it to go up quicker and to break out here. Because also Lisk is coming with news and developments. During the Bitcoin dump, it stayed very good. It was very strong. I was long days, many days I was looking to get here, but it only came down here. And right now, I see this pattern after break of this trend line. It might go down a bit more, but I wouldn't be surprised if it goes up again. To test the blue line, and maybe we'll get a breakout. Monaco, I don't know. We had the big problems with the fake news or a fake credit card. I don't know what it was. It dumped very hard. It dumped was target for me. Yeah, I think so. Let me see. Yeah, and I see now a bottom over here. More or less, this area is a bottom for me. This one, I don't know. You could find a breakout here, but I'm not so happy with all the news and buzz around this coin, so I'm staying out. NIO. I was long time bearish for NIO, and it turned out to be the correct way. We had several strong down movements. I was expecting to hit the target box again, like it did here, but it found some support on this trend line and it broke out, I think, today. But for me, it's too early to say where it's going. I think it's going up, but let me see if I can. Yeah, it's turning green here now, the MACD. Yeah, well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that could be, but that's a long-term target. But it's way too early to tell already if this is gonna work. Omis Go. Omis Go is doing a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very easy, very simple. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Can't tell much more about it, although I'm seeing a divergence in the MACD. And that was for me a reason to think last week that it would tank. It did. So to get really bullish again, we should break this line. 10 XP, not much to tell. Going down. Look at this. This is an accumulation zone for me. Maybe it's going down all the way here. There was some support, I thought, here. Didn't work out. It's not interesting for me at the moment. VIFX. VIFX made a ABC correction. 1, 2, 3. Going down very much. So the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 doesn't work for me anymore now. But it found some upside. Yeah, nice move. What can I see? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very easy. This is your stop loss area. This looks like a pattern that could cause some correction, but that also might happen only when it goes like this, that it corrects from here back to the trend line or towards and then up. But this is telling me that we'll see some correction. Not much to say about Steam. I had high hopes when it broke out here. Then it retraced. And the only thing I see now is that it didn't reach full correction. The A, B, C. This was my target box. But it's making some odd movements. I can tell something about it. Maybe let me see. Oh. Maybe you get something like this, but no. Doesn't make sense for me right now. Sure. I was looking for a bottom forming over here and a flat correction, but it didn't work out. It tanked down, and not sure what's gonna do now next. We'll have to wait. Maybe we can get a breakout, but it's not very convincing for me at the moment. Stratis. I'm looking for a long time already to the downside for Stratis, and my target first was here. A, B, C. That was the movement I was expecting. Today I recalculated, and then I thought, well, I determined the potential bouncing area is here. So it could bounce, but it's a big area because it's also from here a big move. But it broke here to the downside out of this support, you see, but it's not a very hard dump. But it still might see some more downside. I'm not convinced it's going up any moment, or maybe when there is very positive news from dev team or something, or I don't know. I think it could see some more sideways or some downside. Syscoin, pretty funny. We had a big pump last week. Some famous people from from Twitter pumped it, and they came with some nice stories about developments. And next day, when it dumped hard, they woke up and they were very surprised it was dumping. And I'm pretty sure who was dumping. Anyways, what I see here is that this was my target box where it could end. Some guys in my group, they were trading Syscoin and determined this target. Then it dumped, and I see a B, C move. And then it's going back all the way down to where the pump started. That's my idea. I'm not going to say it's going to happen, but it might. Trigger coin. The first time I tweeted about it was here, and we had a big up move. This week, a crazy move. But this is getting interesting because I see that only in a few days it dumped really hard. I don't know why. I don't follow the news, but I saw a very big dump. And tonight is coming some news, as I understood correctly. Let me check on the other side. I'm checking my other screen. I'm waiting for a message from somebody. No news yet, no updates from my contact. But the rumors are there is some big news tonight, and that is what I also wrote. I tweeted a little bit funny about that. I bought the rumor, but I think this might go up hard this night, because look at this candle, how hard it pumped. It was plus 100% in a bit more than 1 hour, and it got punished real hard. What I think is very good opportunity to buy here. Maybe here down. I don't know if it's going down here, but I think we could see some nice movements tonight. Ubik. Yeah, strange pattern. This is not really a good pattern, but I'm trading breakouts, so I see a breakout here, and this is first resistance. When it cracks that resistance, this is first target, and then maybe correction further up. VIA. I have high expectations for VIA coin. This is a very long bull flag, but you can see always that VIA coin is tanking hard when Bitcoin is tanking. But I have heard some news, and I know that there are some developments for VIA coin, that it will go to I think it will go to a new all-time high in a few weeks' time. Waves, very high hopes from everybody for waves, but I'm just seeing this, and well, I always say trade what you see, not what you think, and I see this, a correction A, B, C. This is an area where I expect it already for weeks to go towards. Not saying that it will happen, but for me this is logical area to bounce. Could be that waves is coming tomorrow or this week with very good news, then it will skyrocket. But if nothing special happens, then I'll see it touching this area. Elastic, one of my favorites. I don't know why, I just like it for the movements it's making. In our group, we bought it last week, somewhere here, 10.4, 10.6. And we made a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 movement, followed by a wait, I'll make it a bit clearer. Followed by a B, C correction, and it's already going up, and it broke this trend line, and for more upside movement. Here I see might get some correction and then go up again. Lumen, nothing to see here. Verge, yeah, it's like Bitcoin, like Litecoin, Ethereum, Omisco, A, B, C. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think 1, 2, 3, and then further up. I think I already put targets on it. It touched several times. This movement touched my target box here, then it touched the box here, and this is next target around 250, 260. Zero cash, difficult coin, always retracing very deep. I was expecting, I had a breakout here, and then I had stop loss because it retraced and retraced. New breakout, again a deep retrace, breakout, and deep retrace. If you look at the bigger picture, then it's still small movements. And I think I posted here. So on TradingView. Yeah, this was wrong. The wrong chart. Something went wrong here. Now I had this one. I said wait, because you have consolidation area here, and it's now back in this area, accumulation area. It's accumulation here, and wait till you see a bigger increase in volume, breakout, and you see this blue line. I redraw it, and now here. I think we need to see really the yellow bottom line before we go up, and this might take a few days. Go up, and maybe again a deep retrace and go up, but sometime it will go for sure. Last one for tonight, Nefcoin. Some people tweeted that they wanted to see this one, and I see this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very easy. This is a bullish pattern. After a up move, correction, like here, up move, correction, up move, correction, up move. That's what I'm expecting. So this is the market watch for today, for this week. What I expect for the coming days. I hope you can do something. It helps you a bit. It's not a trading advice. It's just how I see the market. You have seen on Twitter and on TradingView how I see the market, and that is to keep it simple, clean charts. I don't use fancy stuff. I prefer the simple indicators and the simple patterns to determine my targets, and together with Fibonacci retracements and Fibonacci extensions, it's pretty successful for me. And yeah, wishing you all good luck, happy trading for the coming week, and maybe see you soon. I have some plans also with this market watch stuff. Not sure yet how to do it, but I think we'll do it more often. I'm not sure yet in what way. Just keep following my Twitter updates, and I will let you know. Thanks for watching.